Once again, Everlasting Talks. Thanks for listening in. This is going to be another interesting talk. I'm not gonna keep it too long with you guys, so I'm really working on narrowing the videos or the audios for the time right now. Just trying to get a good system going. I just recently came back from Vegas. Supposed to be, I came back. We actually leaving tonight. So it's still fun, still a lot of fun. But the thing about it that really, makes this video interesting, make this audio very interesting for this session, is because, you have people willing to travel, outside of the world, not outside of the world, but outside of their comfort, where they're living, and different things of that nature, to go out, you just spend money, or even lose money, just for the sake of experience or a good time. So you got to think about it. Everybody was like, oh yeah, to make money. But of course, gambling, there's a hopes to win. There's a hopes to win the money. But the important part about it is, okay, even if I win or if I don't win, I still took that time. I didn't want to say I still took that time to have that experience, away from home or away from the area I would normally be. And, I went down there to visit the aunt, man, and it was just very, very powerful. And another thing, you never know what somebody else is going through until you actually see it. You got to pull up on your peoples. And if you don't pull up on your peoples, you don't know what's going on. Things can look so good from the outside looking in, but as soon as you pull up, you get another situation, you get another reality, you get another experience to see what's actually going on. So that was really cool. Pull up on your folks and see what's going on. But also, one key highlight, what I want to probably call this video is, I think I had an audio called Enjoy Yourself, or something of that nature. But, you gotta really step out on the limb, step out on that ledge, try different things. It could bring a different excitement or a different experience, for you, So if you don't really check in on that, or you don't see where to go, what's going on, okay, Vegas, everybody in the world want to be there, or they want to go to visit. Oh yeah, I'll make it out to Vegas, I'm make it at LA. I'll make it out to LA, I'm making this audio about do what you say you're gonna do. Not just to say it so it sounds cool. That doesn't work. So you gotta do what you say you're gonna do. Most of the things, I would say at least 85% of the things, 95% of the things I said that I was gonna do, and I ended up doing it. Including these audios, including the music, including going on tour, whatever it was, So that's just a certain drive. I'll just say that I like about myself. This is something that I really want to do. I'm going to do. I don't care what type of situation that I'm in or what's the stipulations or the surrounding environment. I got to see it through. I got to see it through. You know, whether that's jotting down a list, you know, the things that you want to do, that you want to experience. I know Vegas was one of those things, and I mean, to go there and, you know, kind of get that experience in, I mean, you know, it feels good, but you always thinking, I know I'm always thinking, okay, now what's next? You know, what's the next thing to do? What's the next thing to accomplish? And I mean that, call it a bucket list or whatever you want to call it. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of things to do. But sometimes, you know, people may be, you know, okay, guess what, caught up in their job or whatever that may be, you know. But the thing is, you gotta be able to make time. There's a portion of your mind space that allows you to make time for certain things that you really, really want. Let's say if I said that I was going to do a favor for someone, and that, you know, that person really, you know, means a lot to me or things like that, I would definitely make time, make some space to complete that favor, regardless of what I've got going on, what's going on at the current time. Make that space, create that time, move things around. This reality I feel is malleable. Malleable meaning, you know, you can bend it, you can shift it, you can shape it into your liking. And that's really how I move. I say this term, you know, reality is what you can get away with, you know. But I forgot who has the I forgot who I forgot who has the book. I forget who has a book, you know, about that. I forgot a guy who has a book. Have a good one. There's a guy who has a book. Nah, it's Robert Anton Wilson. Robert Anton Wilson. He has a book that's called Reality is What You Can Get Away With. And then what I've really taken from just the title of that book is that malleable format. That, okay, yeah, man, if there's some things that I can get away with, that I can shift and shape around, then, you know, I'm going to try to definitely make that happen. Pull some strings, ask some questions, you know, see who is, you know, willing to do this, who can cover for me at work, or who can who won't mind me being gone for this certain amount of time, you know. So it's, you know, and another thing I also realized, man, folks are the same everywhere. Just for the general norm, for me, people be acting the same in a lot of different places, whether it's the West Coast, whether it's the East Coast, whether it's the South, whether it's the Midwest. Folks are really generally the same. What I've experienced in the U.S., what I've experienced, you know. So when it comes time, let's say communication or however it may be, you can do things out of the norm, or let's say things that may not be done. You know, in the Western world, people are living kind of that individualized, you know, society. Okay, me, my wife, and kids and things like that. But, you know, you have pockets, or you have sections of individuals who think outside of that mode too. They incorporate extended family, or even making friends, you know, including friends into their family, just based on how they're looking, you know, just based on how they're looking at that certain situation. So, you know, it's, for me, it's very important. Just for my being, it's very important to have new experiences. I know I said this in a couple of audios before. Like, it's real, tough for me to stay in a certain area too long. Even if it is LA, even if it is Atlanta, even if it is Miami, this is these different things like that. I have to still shift and see what else is in this corner. The international Sally, yeah, that's definitely, on the way. That's something that I really want to do, and that's something that I will do, given the space, time, and opportunity, allowing some things to shift around. But I know the path. That's the thing. When you know the path of certain things or what to do or how to get there, then it's very easy for you to go ahead and make that happen, because you know the path of it. You know the path that's there. So it's like, okay, I gotta claim step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. One thing is, grab the passport and those things. The next thing, what location? Research the area. What type of area do you actually really want to come into? What are you willing to get to? Are you willing to go alone? I'm willing to go alone in any of these areas, because I already know that if someone else really is around me, I'll be kind of concerned about what they're doing, or concerned about their nature. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Concerned about their nature, just of that. Different than concerned about their nature, and just to think that, okay, I'll be more concerned about somebody else around me. That's, just in my heart, because I may feel that they ain't not, ready or built. Not just saying they're not ready or built for the experience, but it's more of the behavior in a certain situation. The behavior, being able to behave or to follow suit or act accordingly in any situation. Telling you about, some of these audios have definitely revealed certain things, about my own personal life that has come to pass. But, I know as we continue on, more and more things will be revealed. But I really enjoy, going down that path of least traveled, So I would definitely advise, not really advise, or recommend that folks, step out of their shell, or, just do something new, try something new. It deals with some mind expansion as well. It deals with some mind expansion, trying a new food, or, because even if you don't like it, all right, I don't like it. If you like it, that's a whole nother dish to add, to add to the other dishes that you like, your repertoire of dishes, that you like. So, yeah, guys, I just wanted to come to you guys after, being in Vegas. I wanted to make the audio in Vegas too, on the, just because I'm feeling the vibes. And it's a different experience altogether. One of enjoyment, one of, exploration. Explore this world, explore yourself. You get to see what type of things that you would or wouldn't do. You get to see the things that you would or wouldn't do in a certain situation, and reason why sometimes I don't like doing things with others, because they'll always place their limitations, with you. I know what, a lot of, with my friends or the people that I converse with or who I've met, who have crossed paths, I don't give, I give credit where it's due. So if I know somebody is powerful, I'm always going to build them. I'm always going to build them up, period, regardless of what's going on in that situation or even how they may feel, because I don't do it for everybody. It's just certain people that I know, and I can see there's a different essence, of them. So it's real exciting. It's real fun, to go ahead and explore and check out different things, explore. I remember my aunt telling me about an experience she went on. It was doing hiking, but she said she would probably never do it again. But see, if you didn't do it before, you wouldn't know that you didn't like it. Or, you wouldn't even have had that experience. And let's say a conversation comes up later on down the line, and it deals with, the conversation that's hiking. You got that experience there. So whether it's a conversation lasts 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, that connects people, And I think with this audio now, with that being said, I think I'm gonna call this one, connecting with people. I talked about the East Coast, West Coast. I was like, man, people seem kind of the same to me, similar, But it deals with the human. It deals with the human connection, And so it's a very, very awesome experience to connect with the human on all levels. Like I remember, I'm gonna put this out there. I think I put a post on IG or saying something about that. I understand you more than you understand you. And so, and with the certain individuals that I meet, it is like that. But I'm not saying the totality of who you are. It just may be something that I've seen in you, that I've seen in someone else, and several other people. And I'm like, oh yeah, man, this person would be great at doing this. Or this person would be awesome at doing that. Or this person would be amazing at doing this. Because of certain things you might have said or shared with me. That I'm like, nah, average people don't talk like that. Average people don't say that. No. I'm not gonna take you settling for being normal or average when you done shared experiences or read books or just move in a particular way that is just like, man, outside of the box. Move outside of the box. So I mean, and I usually have a good gift of sensing that, what you would call an empathetic, or all that, being able to sense. I like, what I call it is, I like to call it, the term that I researched, it was claircognizance, or claircognizant, it's basically a particular knowing already, and that's why I don't debate. No, I'm not debating, because this is a knowing. Even if somebody can be hard stoned into what, they feel they can do, what they can't do, that's cool on them. But my knowing of what you can do is totally big. It can't be debated. So I'm never going back and forth with anybody about anything. Rarely am I going back and forth with somebody, about any situation, because I'm already in the knowing. Call it a gift or whatever you may be, But yes, connection with people, guys, in a clear connection with people, exploring exploring what's exploring what's exploring what's true for you, you know. So thank you guys once again. You know, being from Vegas, you know, I'll be touching back in Cali tomorrow morning. So I really wanted to make this video real quick, being out this way, and it feels good. So I hope everyone out there is feeling good as well, and are doing more things to make them feel good instead of just, you know. I was in the airport too. Let me say this before I leave. When we was in the airport coming, I'm like, man, the phone thing, everybody is on their phone. I wonder if somebody can even sit peacefully or calm without the phone. You know, being on their hands, searching up something, even if you're doing business or whatever it is. Just taking some time to yourself, you know. Taking some time to yourself without a mobile device. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I do some people watching. You can tell a lot about an area or society or people just by watching, observing. So I challenge you guys to explore your own nature, just what you may like or even dislike. That's still knowledge. And then you move it to understanding and then wisdom. You can pass that down, pass that up, pass that left, pass that right. So, you know, it's a beautiful time right now, man. I'm excited about September. August was super powerful. August was super powerful. Man, the end of the year is coming to a good close. We stepping into this last quarter. Woo, pump it up. When my roomies starting classes, man, so it's fun. It's giving me kind of a new fun experience how I was when I was, you know, starting classes. Just a lot of excitement behind it, man. So you guys go after what you want. You know, explore. There may be some things that you may like and you don't know because you're scared to, you know, you may not know because you're scared to try new things or however it may be. This audio getting a bit long. I don't think this is the longest one, but it's getting a bit long. But thank you all. It's Staley once again, Everlasting Talks. And we're going to keep it going until ain't no time limit. We're going to keep it going until. So I appreciate everybody. So y'all, everyone stay up. Elevation. Peace and love. All right, peace, y'all. But yes, and you guys can mention that you can ask for a question, post a question, whatever questions or comments or concerns you guys may have on IG at King Sayle, KINGSAYLEE. You know, Instagram me, reach out to me on there, and of course, I'll be willing to toss, you know, have a special Everlasting Talk segment, and may give you a shout out on the question as well too, especially if it's a good question. But yeah, soon I'm gonna be definitely looking to get into some current events, different things like that. Not too much into I want to apply a spiritual aspect, you know, or a spiritual perspective to some current events, you know, not just be the news and repeat it to you like that. No. But we were just having a different outlook on what may be going on in the world, you know. So, all right, guys. Thanks for listening in. We're keeping it going. Peace and love. Peace. Truth.